All right. What's up, guys and gals? Sorry I haven't been here in the past couple of days. Been going to the lovely doctor's offices. Still trying to get over whatever the hell I got. If you watch my short video that I put out the other day, you'll know that just as a recap, got to do another round of steroids, and then after that, maybe, Lord jack off at the fucking primary care provider will allow me to go get x-rays and stuff for my possible pneumonia. So I don't know if anybody's going to be here today because I have not been here. Sorry. Hopefully my ears are working. Yeah. So there's some new theories running around out there for all those who may or may not. I hope I'm not cutting into HTP. Hopefully he didn't do a chat this morning. I'm gonna go check here real quick. If so, just watch me later. Shit. Check out HTP if he's having his chat. I don't care. I don't want to take away from anybody. So I do have some interesting links though. I'm gonna try to get out today. I don't know if post them over in the actual sidebar there, side link. Yeah. I shut all this stuff down and now it's not coming back up real fast. Go figure. Good morning, NFW. I was just complaining about, if you didn't watch my other little video about my rant about the VA having to deal with my primary care crap. That's what's been going on the past 2 days. Just trying to get their answer to everything is to go to the emergency room. Not, hey, come on in, let's get you checked out. No, let's go to the emergency room. It's overwhelmed, the emergency room. And all over cough too. Like he knows that I'm over COVID, so I mean, unless you can keep it for a month ish. Yeah, it should be about a month now. I may have to go back and check just to make sure, but I mean, yeah, probably a month. How we doing out there in Michigan today? Raining, cold, hot? So it's being suggested or hypothesized that the reason why there's a global shortage. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some work today. I'm working on the wife's little can rotation thing in the pantry. She wanted it super large to like hold, I don't know, like 50 cans in each slot, and then it got to a point where you gotta get a step stool to load the top ones, and then it got they're heavy at the bottom now, so when you pull one can out, they shoot out the other. Goes coast to coast. So I went to local park with a bike trail yesterday at 10 a.m. and it was overflow parking 2 years ago. It would have been half full. Everyone had newish cars. Why aren't they at work? I don't know. This is the one I just opened up this morning. I was just kind of scanning through stuff. It says um the economic collapse blog, and I don't even know if I can say that without getting kicked off here because you know how sensitive the fucking um the cuck tube is. It says that the reason for Snyder, I guess the guy who writes the article. Oh yeah, I credit this to Michael Snyder. As Michael Snyder points out, a global shortage of workers, now widely reported across the world, can only be explained if a large number of working age adults are no longer with us. Free government money. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you didn't pay your rent for a year. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. What are we doing here? Are we playing anything? Who's playing something? No. USA makes. No, we don't want to play. No. Actually, I think it is a Guns Coast video, but. Solar panel? No. Hold on. No. Okay. Anyways, shut up. I was just trying to check to see if somebody else was having a damn video this morning. Yeah. Well, most people weren't paying the rent. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir on that. But I'm more interesting to hear about this. With the Supreme Court striking down the CDC's unconstitutional eviction moratorium, people need to work in order to pay rent. The free rent has stopped, and the COVID stimulus payments have ended in most states. People can't support themselves, and people can't stay home, especially with food inflation. As Snyder points out, there aren't enough factory workers, there aren't enough truck drivers, there aren't enough port workers, there aren't enough employees to properly staff our stores, and the shortage of doctors and nurses is becoming a major crisis. Well, the doctors and nurses, I can tell you 100% fact because my aunt is a trauma nurse, that they're all walking out and leaving because they're not taking something. She's made the point, as well as I've heard it on multiple channels, of nurses that have walked out or whatever, have taken unpaid leave or whatever they're doing. They were the heroes last year. They didn't have the shot, and this year they're killing people by not having the shot. But what they're not telling you is that most of them got sick as well and have antibodies, and you can't do that now because that's not sane. We're getting some money for every kid. We're getting some money for our kid every week or month. We tried to stop it from happening, and you should just have seen the hoops to jump through to avoid it. We're putting. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Put it to good use, man. If they're gonna keep shoving it down your throat, I mean, they're gonna take it back one way or another. So, I mean, you're probably never gonna be able to pay it back. Like, say, hey, you guys sent this to the wrong person. If we only made a TikTok video, we'd be heroes too. Yeah, right. Well, okay. So that's a funny thing, Guns. Like, look at that. Like, if people, like, if you're inside of a, like, for example, let's just say we were in a combat zone, and people are getting killed around us. Like, people are dying every fucking day. We wouldn't be out on a rooftop dancing to fucking songs, now would we? But I digress. Yeah. We don't trust them, and their free money. Okay, I 100% believe you. I don't trust them or the free money as well. Just like their quality free healthcare that they offer you for serving your country. That's fine too, man. I'm saying if you guys are good on everything else, but they're not going to take it back like you think. Like, you can't just like send an envelope back to them because they're just get lost. Smart. I'd not spend it and keep it separate also. Yeah, but they're not going to take it back. I mean, they're going to take it back, but it's going to be through your taxes or something, down the road. They're not going to like just one day openly freely take it as like your tax return. I mean, I guess you could pay taxes with it. That would be funny. Give them their money back for the taxes. That'd be a good video. I saved all your free money to pay the taxes with. If you keep it, it will make up for the depreciation of the other dollars from all this printing. I don't even know if, like, unless you're getting some great fucking money, I don't know how you're going to keep up with the inflation of all the printing of the money. They might get it slapped into their, with a get a fucking notice. They might get it slapped into their, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. And then there's also the yeah, okay, right, okay. I'm a little slow today, sorry, man, or woman, or couple, or whoever the hell you are. Oh, I don't know if your wife gets on here or not, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, they're giving, was it like $2,700 to each of the Afghan refugees, the non-SIVs that they just scooped up and brought over here. Anybody they could throw on a friggin' plane. So I don't know. There's a part of me that says take it and run with it, but then there's also a part of me that's like, yeah, don't take it, because they're gonna come back for it. But then you got countless people coming across the border. They're giving $2,800 to EBT cards loaded full of taxpayer money. So, and I really don't even like. I would hate to know. Like, we need to know, but I would hate to know actually how many people come across the border, and they're shipping them into the continental United States on a daily, and giving them these checks and these loaded food stamp cards and Section 8 housing certificates. And I mean, if you're bringing those people in and giving them taxpayer money, I mean, we should know about it, right? Well, first of all, they shouldn't be coming in, but second of all, that we should know about it. It's damn near $1,000 a month, if I recall. I don't trust that kind of free money. Who wanted it? Wow. Is it your like your biological kid or an adopted kid? I don't remember if you have adopted kids. I know some people do. Okay. I didn't know. Like, one of my buddies' mom has two adopted children, so I know that they get some money about. So I didn't know. That's sorry. Wasn't trying to be too personal there, but they do send her lots of money though. Like, legit, like, shit. She gets fuck tons of money. The kids get free college and stuff and all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, so there's benefits out there that, but the stimmy money, child tax credit or some shit. Oh yeah, I read about that. Okay, yeah, I don't. That's part of this. Yeah, that's part of the stimmy payment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how that works. And it must. I don't know anybody else is getting it. That's the first time I heard anybody getting it. Huh. Yeah, that's the first time I heard anybody getting it. Um, see if I can open my own video here. That's interesting. I just thought that was a myth. Let's see if I can open my own video here. I sent Stinger a thing, but I'm sure he's not. Marine officer brings charges against general for dereliction of duty. They need to slap that son of a bitch in the mouth, and after he openly admits what he admits in his book, but it's neither here nor there. Hold on a second, so I can bring up the chat and maybe put a link in there. Hold on a second. We've been getting it for months. Holy shit. Well, the needy person in me says I would have went out and bought some night vision goggles, but yeah. I get it. I'm just afraid that I mean, yeah, you're probably gonna have to pay it back, and so I mean, good on you for saving it. Let's see. Does anybody know if are they blocking Mike Adams stuff like naturalnews.com stuff? I don't know if anybody's been even pays attention to that channel, or if, but he has his own lab, like a level 3 fucking lab that does testing of all kinds of stuff, and he's really outspoken. So I don't know if they're gonna be pissed off about this link or not. What? Okay, hold on. Apparently it's a podcast as well, so you can check out the podcast. I'm already subscribed. Thank you. Let's copy the damn hero. Okay, so it's a. Okay, so it is being censored, so I have to copy a different link. Now, please review this with, speculation. So I'm giving it to you for your own research. But it posed some very interesting stuff, and it may or may not have read some of it earlier, but so what's going on today, Guns? What are you doing today, sir? Off to drive around and give us more intel. I listened to your Gene, how to make rabbits glow. And when you said you were undercomplicating it, which I knew had to be a fact, because medical stuff is way more complicated. But yeah, I was following you there. And then I thought about it. Whenever I thought about it, I was like, oh, didn't they do that? They did some testing on the civilians with stuff like that, so that they could see in the dark, or not civilians, but military, I think. And I forget how they got that, how they figured that out. But it sounds like something like what they done there, and which allowed you to see at night for temporarily. Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. Guns is always doing good videos. It's just a shame that the people that he's actually trying to talk to, to make feel stupid or really not smart enough to understand what he's saying, because they were, they quit leaving dumbass comments. But like really, like obviously the man's educated. What you know, higher than you know, I got an associate's degree at a community college. So the fuck. Yeah, I don't see anybody else. Let's see. So, anyways, there's that article. If you want to check that out, I like I said, I don't know if will ever know for sure uh, if any of this is true, because I don't think we'll ever get any real true hard data from the the feds. I mean, but we might though. I mean, these days they're just openly putting it in books and telling you, you know, in their books that they openly committed treason against the standing president. So, eh, you know, see what else is going on today. Is the D report got any good stuff up there today? Gotta check all the news sources. Why in the hell does it keep giving me the wrong place? Are making anything good on the forge there? In their minds, the liberal arts teacher is more intelligent, even though they can't change a light bulb, right? But no, thanks is all to you, Guns. Fuck, I'm not trying to kiss your ass. You know what you're talking about. I mean, all thanks goes to you, bro. You went to school and done the damn thing. So I don't remember how many years it was. You said 20 or something years ago that you done that, and you remembered it. So the boss stepped in and I had to pause the video. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, shit. That all, all, all props go to you, because I mean, you obviously learned all this stuff, and yeah. Um, if you think we could use my chemistry set that I have in the garage to synthesize something to put in my eyes to make me see in the dark, even if it's only for a couple hours, that'd be great. Be great. I swear I read that somewhere about they were trying that with I'll have to look, see if I can find it in Military Times. I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere in like a Military Times book, or Super Soldier, or some kind of super soldier shit. Super soldier stuff. Guns is one of the hidden gems here. Yeah. Well, and then there's who else is it? The guy from one of the guys from Florida. He's really smart. He used to be an attorney. Now he's turned preacher, but he's really on point too. Half the time, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to talk about until the minute before. I'm same way. Uh, that's the best videos. That's 100% the best videos. The stuff, right in front of you. And I used to do a lot more of them like that. I used to do like impromptu stuff, like, oh, I'm fixing this. Well, this part doesn't work, but this part will fit inside of this part. So here's how to modify it. And I mean, I used to do videos like that and stuff that I thought that people would like. And yeah, I just sometimes it just gets overwhelming, because every time and that's why I quit for a couple of years. Came back, Security forces under pressure to prevent a repeat of January 6A. So now they're saying okay. So the other day we were talking about who was it? Damn, I can't remember his name right now. War Drums Network. We were talking about Oath Keepers, and they were saying that Stuart Rhodes was a Fed, and then now they're saying he's drawing scrutiny from federal officials and followers. So Stuart Rhodes was a Marine. Okay, hold on, catch up. Did you see that video that they have that, among other things, eye drops? It was great. Eye drops for what are the eye drops for? For the glow in the dark, or so you can take the jab that way? I mean, you never know. See the video? They have that, among other things, eye drops. No, I have to look. I'll have to, or if you can email or text me or whatever if you. But seriously, I read it somewhere. I wasn't just making it up. They took something from some kind of underwater fish or something. Well, a fish would be underwater, right? But there was some fish or jellyfish or something. No, I've not. Maybe that's it. But it only allowed you to have it for like a couple hours. Yeah, no, I have not seen the eye drops. This was like many years ago that I seen that too. Oh my God. You have well, you have to want to die. I mean, there's a video of a general speaking. Oh, no, I haven't seen that. No, I have not. I didn't think that it would ever come to fruition. I thought it was just something I found on a military, because I still subscribe to a lot of the websites and stuff that talks about military news and stuff. He also talks about the tech for making you kill your own mother and then not remember it. So let me throw this out there, since you're the man to ask. Why are they using the graphene oxide? Or is that a don't touch subject, right? To get kicked off. Allegedly, this is why Japan said no, stop the jab. Is it really a nanobot? Now, because I've seen videos where they do make nanobots with the graphene oxide and have flexible limbs, but you have to hit them with a laser to get them to work. I'm actually referring to actual technology, because they've made a nanobot, and I forget how many years ago, because nanotechnology's been around. Because I'm into composites, so I do composites, and so that shit amazes me, and I like to read about it, and I get Composites Monthly magazine. Anyways, I'm an advanced composites dork. Anyways, but they have a nanotechnology that they use graphene oxide, and you can actually create like one of those little bugs that your kids like to used to play with, but it doesn't jitter around as much as it does. Actually has these little, think computer chip, like those little thin ribbons, but thinner, and they're made from graphene oxide, which allows it to, kind of swim around and direct itself. So you know, I don't know what the end goal would be, because they've been trying to develop them for cancer research and you know, going in and finding bad stuff in your body. But yeah, I watched videos where they could take a laser and they could charge up the little solar panels on them. But by now, I mean, with the way they've come up with kinetic energy, clothing and shit like that, I mean, who knows? I'll be back in a minute. Okay. All right. Roger that. So they're saying that the I had to get a drink here. Saying that the the Oath Keepers were there at the January thingy, and that roughly 22 of the guys. I have paused blacksmithing still in process or finished my. Oh, nice. Too busy stacking stuff to the rat. Yeah. Well, I usually only do unless it's like I have a project going that before I got sick. I have a doctor that wants some fancy s'more making machine, so I started it, but I'm not finished with it. I'm just gonna, you know, cut him a good deal on it because I got sick in the middle of it and didn't get it finished right away. But generally speaking, I only do the blacksmithing during the fall and winter months because the forge is actually inside, and so I have an outdoor forge, but I don't have a blower, and it's a pain in the ass to drag electricity out to the outdoor forge and yada yada yada. I need a hand crank forge, but I haven't had the money because I too, as you, are stacking stuff to the rafters. Oh shit, yeah. Who says? Oh, that was cute. It says shake me. The fuck? Who says that? Who says stack stuff to the rafters? I don't know. There's some guy on YouTube that says it. Alrighty. Got a little coffee, as Tony would say, coffee. Alright. Yeah, Guns has a wrench. I have a Champion 51 or 52 electric blower from way back. Yeah, well, I have a. I bought. Oh, no, wait. I did, yeah. I I bought a bunch of stuff from Mode Smith, and he gives me this World War II forge. But he doesn't want to give me the blower, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I got a World War II forge, a back like the one they pack up and put on a horse, and but I don't have the blower for it. Now, here comes the fancy part. How the hell do you find that? Like, so I've been working on him. I still every time I go to hammer in, I ask him, hey, ready to get rid of that? Ready to get rid of that blower? I mean, that's like selling me a vet with no T-tops, and you just wanted to keep the T-tops. Or the hood, There's you can't find them anywhere, so. Oh, they make fun of me too because I put a foot pedal on my blower because I don't like messing with a switch. Yeah, they're always giving me static about that. Like what? Because there's an old Smith, like he's old, and he had one. I was like, man, that is the coolest thing. Like, why would you want to keep flicking a switch, when you could step on a pedal? So, yeah, I built like a case over top of it so a bunch of crap don't fall in it. But yeah, you could put your boot in there. I mean, you could probably put a boot in there that had like one of them rubber slicker boots if you wanted to. But that's cool. Yep, you're gonna be. Well, you might not even need to stack stuff to the roof, man. You're gonna be. That's my goal. I guess I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I guess I don't know what that is then. Is the big one a mount like? No, I guess no. That would be. That wouldn't be electric if it was one of those old ones you mount to the roof. It look like the one that blows the coals in a wood burning stove. I've seen one of those in action. It's got the leather around it. Wow. What is this on? Oh, okay. I don't know if we can bring that up. I still have not coordinated with Poison Stinger to get the all this stuff directly put onto one computer so I can mix and match it all together. So I have to I have to keep switching back and forth. So Governor, Governor Newsom wins in a blowout. Wow. So that was just a joke. Jenner. Bruce Jenner says you get the government you deserve. That's great. Kim Jong Un sitting at his wooden desk with his binoculars, a table lamp on the launch pad. Is this? This got to be old. Why didn't this update? Rival Koreas test missiles hours apart. That's got to be old. Let's refresh this and see what we got going on. Oh yeah. There's the treasonous piece of trash. Mr. Millie, turn yourself into the brig. Morning Broke Patriot, how you doing, sir? Uh-oh. Reporters are worrying about uh, Trader Joe's cough. Trader Joe has a cough. Yeah, he probably won't make it. New disclosures show how General tried to check Orange Man. They could also further politicize military. Basically that was a coup. If you're gonna say tell the subordinates not to listen to what the commander in chief. Oh, and there's the Nazi himself, Schwarzenegger, saying voters were right to retain Newsom. Calls Republicans disastrous. Let's just get away from the systems and call each other what we are. Either you're a good person or a shitbag. If you're a shitbag, you don't need to be voted in. My granddaughter saw a hot air balloon this morning and was so happy. Huh. Are they having like a race out there or just some random event? Because I like never know. Like I see them occasionally too, and you never know. You just never know what's going on. Like they take a lot of setup and stuff to do. There's a link to the the article I was reading a little bit earlier. We're heading face first into a battle, good versus evil. Oh, I don't doubt that one bit. Like, it's not Democrat versus Republican or Libertarian. It's definitely good versus evil. I mean, when you have a general backdooring a standing president of the United States of America, and he's still walking around, bad juju. Like, I haven't read the book, but excerpts of his book have been put everywhere on Newsmax, stuff like that, and treasonous trash. Like, just I'm trying to remain calm because if I get excited, I start coughing, and we'll just have to end the stream because if I start breathing too hard. But it's like, yeah, what do you do to these people? I mean, I you know what I would do to them, but like, this can't stand. We can't just keep doing the same shit over and over again and getting the same result, because that's, it's lunacy. And so yeah, we need a well, like I said before, we need to just maintain our state and local, do state and local, and from there, I don't know. From there, you just can't listen to anything that the federal government has to say. I mean, if there was a way to stop paying taxes and shut them down to what they're supposed to be, the little bit of people. All right, you found it. You have a wrench. You can post the link if you wish, sir. Oh, it's a video. I don't know how. I can't share it on this. So watch the video. I can't share it on this one because it's a stupid Chromebook. But if you're interested, there you go. So yeah, that's about the eye drops that allow you to see night vision. Hold on. Okay, holding. Okay, 2150 is where you should start. See, I love the comment section because you can just post everything. But the entire video will frighten you if you understand it. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah, because if this is what they're admitting, God only knows what they're not admitting. DARPA hydrogel? Yeah, can't wait. They're creating false memories and doing brain to brain transfers like the Matrix. Holy shit. So they just never stopped MK Ultra. They just changed up names and moved on, just like Mujahideen, Taliban, ISIS, back to Taliban, back to ISIS-K. Yeah. Wow. Sounds like we know who runs the Taliban too, huh? Wow. Yeah, no, I don't want to go down too much of a rabbit hole. I'll watch it, but I don't want to. Yeah. Is today Friday? Holy shit. Is my top 10 of all time? Yeah, today's Friday. Well, I might be able to do a little more research into it since it's the weekend, but yeah. So fuck, I don't even want to tell that on here. I had some interaction with some classified people during my time, and I happened to run into one in a gas station here locally, and the guy remembered me, so which was amazing. I never thought a million years that I would run into one of these spooks back in America, but I did. And it's been a couple months and I'm still alive, so I know something's, 2150. Roger that. All right. Sounds good. I don't know if any of you have or care about your phone security, but if I could get this dude's link. This guy's pretty good on yeah, okay. So this guy has some great information about private security, how to set up a LAN for your, let's say the internet goes down, right? And you have still have wireless connection at your house. You can, how can I explain this? I'm not like a tech guy. All right, so I have a server that you can watch all the videos, all the DVDs we have. But it's like a dark web, let's say. It has pictures of the family, all this stuff, but it's not connected to the internet anywhere. So he has a way to do it through radio signals, and all kinds of stuff. Good morning, Riddle. I sent Mr. Stinger a link earlier, maybe a couple minutes late, but sorry if he didn't get it. But I did not forget him. Maybe he's not awake because he didn't think I was going to have it today, which is fine. I just I felt good enough this morning to get up and do it. I actually started taking my curcumin and the curry powder stuff. Anyways, I started taking that again, so that kind of helped with everything. Guns has posted us a really awesome link up there, and you start the video at 2150. There's also some other links at the top that we talked about, just some random stuff. The local neighborhood troll came through. The what do you call it? Yeah. So sounds like somebody's yelling at the road. I don't see them on camera yet, but anyways, that's all right. No problems. No problems. No worries. No worries. So anyways, Guns Coast video up there. This guy Brax, like I said, he has a website. You can go on there too, but he does a lot of good videos. He has actually, if you're interested in off-grid sailing project, he has that. And he actually talks about in one of his videos where he connects his house to his sailboat to some other place through radio signal 5G that you don't have to pay for. So he also tells you about hidden radios in your home, the Internet of Things. Like in your refrigerator, why you'd have a refrigerator that has why I don't know. Why would I want to spend $5,000 on a refrigerator that has a tablet in the front of it? Oh yeah. Anyways, so what I was saying was what do they call those? What does Steve call them? Lurkers. Yeah, we have a lurker. That doesn't chat but likes to leave thumbs down. So thank you for that. I just want to touch on that. He shows you how to get a de-Googled phone, how to use a Raspberry Pi as a VPN Wi-Fi router. That's pretty interesting. Also, a perimeter radar alarm, which is excellent. If you so most of these electronic things are easy to do, guys. So don't get super frustrated. Like you can literally buy the kits, and they have everything in them plus more. If you just go on it, well, you used to be able to. I don't know. Let me rephrase that. So if you buy these little kits, they're just. I think I got one here. For example, this little kit is a sensor kit for Arduino. So this has all the little sensors in it, and you can make anything from a motion sensor to a heat sensor to an infrared sensor. Well, you don't make the sensors. You add them to your Arduino, and then you can write a program for them to set an alarm off, let's say. I don't know. I've never used these, so you can always look at the internet. It comes with this handy-dandy business card that has the resistors and what the colors stand for. But basically, if you want to learn electronics, like back in the day, I used to have an analog electronic thing, and it was super, super cool. But now this is far more advanced. Like this module is a microphone module. All right, so you can put a microphone module, and depending on the program you write on your Arduino, you can tell your thing to do something. It's great for kids. We started my kids out on this when they were real young. I taught them how to use an ohm meter, and we've done stuff like this. But the kit I was actually talking about is this one here. It comes with a breakout board, a little motor, so you can teach kids. You'll learn yourself. So this one actually, when my son was younger, we made him an RFID and a touch panel to let him get into his door with a linear actuator, which was super awesome. He loved it. It was like the coolest thing. Like he is the coolest kid in the world because he could push in, his little 4-digit code, or he had a little keychain thing like Dad does for to get into places at work to scan in. So he just thought that shit was like the bomb.com. So, anyways, yeah, these are great. You should get them. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but you can get them off Amazon. Oh, hey, what's going on there, Stingy boy? Stingy boy. What you doing, bruh?
I don't know, get my shit together, I guess.
Yeah, I popped one on you, huh? I didn't know if I was going to make it this morning, so
Well,
I made it like 50 after, so. My troll came through, gave us a
her.
thumbs down, told them thanks, whoever the lurker is.
Probably Riddle.
Ah, probably Riddle. Yeah.
Oh,
What's going on? You got about 5 minutes to talk about whatever you need to talk about.
5 minutes? Shit.
5 minutes, sir.
Come check us out at the evening catch up. Then
Yeah.
followed by the Patriot Bible chat.
Well, you have to check out Guns Coast to Coast link. I put some links up there too that you'd probably be interested in. But Guns Coast to Coast found the one that what I was talking about. It's the I didn't know what they actually were, how they done it. I thought they injected it into your eye, but apparently, yeah. Well, you at least say hi. There's somebody else that keeps popping in and out of here that is not not friend. Well, they may be friend, but it may be shit holster because I thumbed down all of his videos because he's a shit holster. But anyways, we were talking about how you can get natural night vision from drops, and he found the actual link of where the government talks about how they done it and stuff. So thank you.
Nice, because my eyes are messed up anyway. So.
Well, he found it, so it's in the links in the description or the comments.
Awesome.
And start the video at 21:50, and it's about the. Gotta bail. Have a great weekend. Yes, sir. You too.
See you guys.
Sure, we'll have some wonderful educational videos. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And then I put up that link that I told you about on how to get the de-Googled phone and stuff like that. But the guy also has like a home, you can make an advanced home privacy network setup so that you can have your own home LAN, perimeter radar, alarm stuff. And that's what I was talking about with the Arduinos.
Right.
The box full of goodness. Look at all them resistors. Look at all them resistors. Poison Stinger. I almost said your real name.
Do you know how to read them?
Yeah, they all come with a card. I mean, I don't know. Like, I probably could have 20 years ago. I could have. Let's see. Yeah, 15, 20 years. I probably could have recited them all to you. What every color done, but now I'm like, gold, and
Yeah, the same. I used to know how to do that, but I haven't done that since the 90s. So.
Yeah, see,
resistors that you had looked like it that old. Yeah.
No, these are fresh off the boat, bro.
Right on.
I didn't know you messed around with electronics.
Yeah, I did electronic assembly. I've worked for Motorola. I've worked for Honeywell. But I mean, it was so long ago. Who even talks about that? Those were some of my first careers, actually. I got out of high school and I thought I knew what I was doing, and I didn't, and I got in trouble. And I was like, well, shit, I guess I don't have anywhere to go. My mom suggested Job Corps, and that's where I learned electronic assembly.
So did you do any prototyping or anything? Or
no,
you just
I never really got into that. We got into doing the schematics. We, like in the class, the final project was making an AM/FM radio, right? This is not like a college. It's more like a trade school. And at Motorola, I was making chips that goes in cell phones. So I was at a machine watching another machine put together a machine and just kind of watching over it. But I still had to know what I was talking about. And then at another job at Motorola, I was stuffing boards.
Yeah, I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. But I can make a. My wife absolutely hates it. She's like, "Why do you need fucking 10 computers sitting around?" I'm like, well, what if I need this part? And it's not even for what you think. Like, it could be for something stupid like a
How
Well,
many?
it's,
How many of these work?
what do you mean?
You push the button and they actually boot up.
Oh no. They're not to be used as computers. I just need parts for
Oh,
them to make other things.
okay.
Like,
Oh,
yeah. So,
okay.
like I was saying right before you came on, like my kid, he thought it was so cool that I forget which cartoon it was. It was some cartoon he used to watch. But anyways, they had a passcode to get in their door. Well, Arduino, as far back as I can remember, had the you could build your little security box
Right.
and put a pass key in it, and then, or you could use a RFID chip in a key fob. Well, he's seen me use the key fob at work before, so he knows that he knows about the RFID stuff because he's like, "What? Well, how does that do that? Is that magic?" And this is when he was smaller, right? So I was
Oh,
like,
I
"No,
have
I
a great
I,
story on magic, but
I
go
broke
ahead.
it down and told him." And he's like, "That's so cool." He's like, "Can we do that to my room?" I was like, "Well, sure." So we went and got, um, just a electric project box, and I made him a security panel for his door, and we tricked it out and put a linear actuator in where the actual door um, lock would be, except I put it in the wall because it was easier to connect to electricity.
Right.
And man, he just thought that was the coolest shit,
Yeah.
the coolest shit since sliced bread, bro. Like you could, every time I was like, I thought, I told the wife, I was like, I should have put a camera on the fucking front of that because every time he went up there and put the password in, he smiled so fucking big. I was like, you'll never be happy like that again.
Mm-mm.
I mean, because that was cool. Well, and then that prompted me to like start teaching him electronics. So taught him how to read a ohm meter, how to do check resistors, and we went on from there. We did a lot of
Right on.
solar projects, building little cars. I mean, you name it. So we
Heck
did
yeah, man.
a make summer camp for um, my kids and the 4 or 5 other little kids, and made little you sewed together whatever you wanted to. Like you could make a star, whatever you want to. But we'd put you know LEDs in it and then put batteries in them so you could make a little bear or something that lit up.
Right on.
And we taught so I taught about electronics and stuff so to kids. It was a good time. It was good, lots of good times. We did it like 3 times, 3 summers I think in a row, and did different things. And because those kids that came the first time wanted to learn more stuff, and so it was like a week through the summer. Their parents would drop them off, and we would do the whole maker camp for a couple hours, and we'd learn. And then throughout the week, we'd start the process and finish it. And by the end of the week, they'd have a finished product
Nice.
to take home and prove that they learned something. And now
Love those. I love
kid,
those kind of stories.
yeah, and kids are like, I mean, no, I did not curse during these things for all you people. So
Yeah,
just to let you know.
right.
No, I did. I did. I may have dropped an F bomb maybe once.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Most
Not
likely.
anonymous. Well, no, they're real attentive. Like I didn't have to. Like these people wanted to learn. Like you know what I'm saying. Versus somebody you forced to be there that doesn't want to. So yeah, it's just cool. I like learning stuff and um, watching them learn was, I don't know, I guess rewarding because seems like you seems like you accomplished something. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He'll smile like that again when he gets his first piece. Yeah. You're right.
And then when something bad happens after the first piece, watch
Yeah,
him like, what?
yeah, yep. And that's when they cry, "Mommy!"
Right?
Yeah, yeah, buddy. All right, guys, it's Friday. Sorry to cut you short there, Stinger.
No, I'm
Hang
good.
hang tight, but thanks for coming. Sorry I've been intermittent here with
Oh, man.
my maybe pneumonia, maybe not.
It's understandable, dude. It's all
I'm not
right. It's
go-
all
I'm
good.
not going to the emergency room for something that I may or may not have when the primary care is supposed to take care of that.
I
So
mean, I
I'm
survived
not saying to
pneumonia.
you. I'm just saying, the rest of the people here. So
Well, apparently I had pneumonia at one point in my life and never went into the doctor because I have like a little mark on my lungs. They're like, "Oh, you had pneumonia at some point." I'm like, "Okay." didn't phase me none. I just kept on going.
well, have a safe and great productive weekend. I appreciate everybody checking in, even though I wasn't here Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday. So thumbs up, thumbs down, bitches, moans, complaints, leave them in the comments section below. I'm USMC Vet. That's Poison Stinger. And thanks to Guns Coast to Coast, NFW, Nida. Fuck, I'm gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
Forge and Woodcraft. Godspeed to y'all. Simplify and have a great weekend. I've already touched the screen. This one is not a touch screen. See, I got too many things going on. Like I've already touched the screen.
Stop touching stuff. That's how you got this in the first place, dude.
Yeah, I wash my hands too much. I wash my hands too much to get anything like that.
Your immune system can't build up because you're constantly killing all the bad stuff. They can't even